what I'm saying is the ideas that I believe. Sorry? No, it's fine. Yeah. All I'm saying is that the ideas the truths that I've come to believe, what I've come to believe.
It's just contradictory. What is it? The truth that I've come to believe. It's either the truth or it isn't the truth. It's not what you believe.
Content over everything.
It's just nonsense.
The ideas.
What you're saying is that truth is based on fact.
Yeah, but if there's truth, then there's truth. But if it says I believe it to be true, that sort of doesn't mean anything.
If I believe if I believe that you're an intelligent person, is my belief wrong?
Possible.
Pardon?
Very possible.
Very possible. But it could possibly be true as well, could it not?
Yeah, but
Hold on. Is it possible? Hold on.
Yeah, but
I'm saying.
What do you mean by intelligence?
Okay, let me try and explain myself if you let me. You keep interrupting, yeah? Pardon?
No, I don't.
All I'm saying, the ideas that I've come to believe that are true are through my understanding of what truth is. Yeah, I believe that certain things are true based on logics, consistency of idea.
So why use the word believe? Yeah, but I've heard what you said.
I believe the ideas that I've come to believe true are based on. I believe they are. I've tried to falsify them in my mind, thinking about them.
But you're undermining yourself because you keep saying I believe. Well, I believe. But belief is you accept something as true when you don't have evidence for it. So you're just contradicting yourself. It's meaningless what you're saying.
No, like I said, if I believe that E equals MC squared, what it does E not equal MC squared?
Well, I'm not in a position to.
Sorry?
I'm not in a position to dispute that.
Hello. You saying because if I believe something, that makes it somehow not true. I'm saying I believe.
It may be true. It may not be true.
Right. It may not be, but it may be true.
But you're just saying it's more about you, what you think might be the truth.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm standing here. It's about me. I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about anyone else.
Whole argument,
I'm
you're
not talking
undermining your whole position of saying you know the truth.
I didn't say I know.
You believe it.
Did I say I know the truth? I said
I heard you earlier talking to these people.
This is the second time you said that I said I know. I said I believe. I believe. So.
Well, anyone can believe anything. It's totally uninteresting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I said, my idea. I believe what I've said already. I'm not going to repeat myself because you're obviously like to hear your own voice. But what I'm saying.
Why do you assume?
Like I believe my idea. I try to falsify ideas in my head, and then when I can't falsify them, I believe.
You should do it with other people. Just doing it by yourself, you might be deluded. It's not a very sound way of. If you can't, like now when I'm discussing with you, you're not putting up very good arguments back. You're just avoiding the issues.
And like I said, I've explained what my basis of truth. Whether you want to understand.
Okay, so you believe this. Anyway, it doesn't mean it's the truth.
I didn't say it was the truth. This is what I believe.
Okay,
why can't you understand?
You could there are billions of people or whatever number there are in the world. Everyone might believe something, but it doesn't mean it's true.
Sorry, are you on medication or something? I don't mean to be rude, but you seem to be incapable of not repeating yourself. What I'm saying.
You're doing the same.
And you seem incapable of not interrupting as well. Is it possible if you're not?
But that's why you come here. If you want to go, pay to give a speech or something,
Sorry?
But you've come to Speaker's Corner. It's like an interaction.
Yeah, but you're not letting me interact. You keep interrupting. Sorry?
I am listening to you.
Yeah, but you're not letting me speak.
Yeah, but I've got to. Otherwise, if I let you finish, but you've already made an error in your argument right early on. So do I let you go right to the end? And then have to listen to all this, knowing that you've made an error.
No, you haven't let me finish my argument. Since I started speaking to you, you've interrupted about 10 times.
Make your
Right, I'm going to say this for the third time, or probably possibly the fourth time. I try to, whatever ideas I come across from people like you, from other people, from books, from anything that I read, I try to see if there's a consistency to the ideas. If I can't falsify them, and I believe I'm intelligent enough to understand scientific ideas and scientific principles and other ideas. If I can't falsify them, I say, okay, that stands up to me. And if I can't falsify them, and they work out, right? That's how what I believe. I'm not saying that what I believe is actual truth. I'm not saying it's actual truth. And I agree with you. And I agree with you. And I agree with you that truth is truth, whether I disagree or not.
That's my point.
Right, and I agree with your point. But like I said, just because I believe something doesn't make it truth or not truth. E equals MC squared.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what's the point though? Okay,
what's
so
the point of what?
what you're here for? Talking.
Why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I here?
Yeah.
Why am I here?
Because you're saying you're.
No. Why am I here?
Yeah, yeah,
Why am I here?
yeah.
Why am I here? Why am I here?
Don't just shout.
I'm asking you. Why am I here?
I don't know. That's why I
Right,
asked
because you can't stop fucking talking.
Yeah.
That's why you don't know why I'm here.
Okay, well.
Because you can't stop fucking talking.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, go on, make your
I've
point.
made the point of why I'm here to these guys. I'm not going to tell you why I'm here because you're a fucking idiot. So fuck off.
It must be. I must have touched a raw, weak point in
No,
your
you haven't. I
reasoning.
thought there. I thought
I've
there was.
exposed you as a fraud, and that's why you have to swear. You can't.
No, I have to swear because I've had a bad week and you're getting on my nerves. That's why I'm swearing. Yeah, but what I'm saying doesn't mean what I'm saying is untrue.
Yeah.
Just because I'm angry and shouting and swearing doesn't mean what I'm saying is untrue.
Like
I said,
fool. It's a complete waste
that's
of
your
time.
opinion, sir. That's your opinion.
But it's an objective truth. You're just
That's your
Why are you
opinion.
standing here talking to him? That if he's a
because
fool, that
I'm
means you're a fool
amusing.
as
I'm
well.
interested in
Right.
getting the psychology of these people. I'm interested why
If
someone
he's a fool,
bothers.
if he's a fool and you're entertaining him, that means you're a bigger fool.
Maybe, yeah.
Right.
We're all fools,
That's it.
yeah.
That's it.
I like that
I'm
point.
not saying you're a fool though, but
Yeah, no, I agree with that point. I would agree with that point. I
Well,
would
you
agree
come
with that point.
across as a fool. You might not be.
But like he said, if I come across as a fool, why are you here?
Yeah, I don't know. Good question.
It must be my magnetic personality.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's just like
Or maybe
the others are
maybe
even
you
more
think,
foolish
or
than me.
maybe you like to do this because you think you're giving your daughter some kind of insight.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I'm showing her how to reason.
No, you're showing her that you're a complete fucking idiot. That's all.
Okay.
You
She's
keep
seeing
interrupting when people are speaking.
vulgar, common people like you.
Sorry?
Worthless, common, vulgar.
You're showing that you're a fucking idiot. That's all.
Person who's got no arguments. That's right. You can't withstand logic and reasoning. You talk about reason.
I've given you logic and reason.
But you've just can't. You just the whole. Anyone can see here. Who's objective,
Anyone can see.
that
You
you're
can
just a
speak
fool.
you can speak for anyone.
Everything you said.
You can speak for anyone.
contradicted it by
can speak for anyone.
swearing and reducing yourself to
in
a
your
common
idea,
vulgar level.
in your opinion,
You're
arsehole.
ignorant.
In your opinion, arsehole.
That's right.
In your opinion, arsehole. But that doesn't mean shit. Because you're a fucking idiot.
Well, you
So
seem
what
to-
you
I
say
seem
means
to have hit
shit.
a raw nerve
You're an
with you,
idiot,
haven't I?
so what you say means shit.
Well, you seem
You're a
to.
fucking arsehole, so what you say means shit.
Yeah. Okay. You finished?
what is the topic about?
He's talking about nothing. He's just been exposed as a complete idiot, and he's just a bit annoyed, which is understandable.
But what is that?
He's got nothing to say. He's just talking about his vague belief. He thinks he's super intelligent or something.
He is.
Yeah, apparently. So,
I said I'm super intelligent.
no,
I didn't say that.
You believe you are, to use your term.
I believe I'm super intelligent.
Probably do, yeah.
I said I was super intelligent.
You must think you've got something worth saying.
You
You've got nothing worth saying.
must be some kind of fucking. I don't know what you're trying to. You're inferring from my. What I said I was
Yeah,
intelligent.
exactly. It's very
I said I was super
confusing. Yeah,
intelligent.
you're right, yeah.
You're talking
I don't
fucking
know what I'm
nonsense.
inferring, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I said I was super intelligent. You're a fucking
I
idiot,
said
mate.
you probably believe you are.
You're a fucking idiot.
That's the level of debate.
It's level 7 of ground hierarchy of disagreement.
Yeah. Anyway, carry on with your truth. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you for your permission.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks for your permission.
We missed all the
So
action.
what do you say? Yes.
I can't even remember if I'm honest. I mean,
We were interested in what your version of the truth
yeah,
was.
what your version of the truth
No,
was. I think
all-
that was,
basic-
essentially our
Basically,
point. 'Cause
sorry.
sorry, just to say, like, for us, well, for me in particular, I just wanted to know what you were talking about logic and reason and your interpretation, which is where I got your understanding, like, why I asked you, was it from your own experience? Because truth, as I think we kind of established here, is truth cannot necessarily mean that it's 100% say truth. It's more about, you can't necessarily say that something is 100% a truth in terms of belief and ideas, but when you were obviously bringing up things like E equals MC squared, for instance, in scientific theory, there is
So scientific
theory,
theory. E equals MC squared is not scientific theory.
No, it's not. I'm just saying that if we are looking at scientific theory, for instance,
I think
that
It's not a theory.
The thing is, theory
Yeah.
in science means different to
means different to
colloquial.
So
colloquial
E
terms.
equals,
Yeah.
E equals MC squared is not theory. It's fact.
No.
So
It's fact.
So when in scientific
Sorry,
terms,
would you agree that E equals MC squared is fact?
Yeah, no, I agree
Okay,
that
okay.
equal. Yeah, I completely
fact.
agree. Yes,
Okay,
but
so
when
all right,
the
we're on-
use
we're
of
on-
the word
we're on-
theory.
the semantics
Use
of
of
theory.
Use of the word theory in
yeah,
science.
in
is different.
science is different to colloquial terms of theory.
Okay, but
Yeah.
all I'm saying is that if you're saying that E equals MC squared is a theory, we have no we can't talk. Because if you're saying E equals MC squared is a theory, that to me is a fact. It's not a theory.
No, that's what I'm
If you're
saying.
if you're saying
No,
that,
that's
if you're
exactly
saying-
what I'm trying to tell
If
you.
you're saying that there's scientific
So
theories,
I-
sorry, hold on. Let me. If you're saying that there are scientific theories, yes, there are scientific theories, yes, but certain things are scientific fact. But carry on.
Yeah, no, but I mean, to that point, so when someone says scientific theory and is essentially as a scientist, they're actually talking about fact. You talk about evolutionary
no.
theory.
No.
The theory of
Sorry, hold on, hold on,
Theory
hold on.
of evolution
sorry, I
is
have to-
fact.
Sorry. When a scientific person talks about scientific theories, it's an interpretation of data. Hold on. It's not an interpretation of when you say facts. A fact is a fact is a fact is a fact. You can't change a fact. Yeah.
Okay.
So an interpretation of data is interpretation of data. Yeah.
Okay,
A
yeah.
fact is a fact is a
Yeah,
fact.
I get you. I
Okay,
get your point.
Right. So
I get your point.
my belief system is based on facts. It's based on interpretation of data and information.
Okay.
And like I said before, if it's logically consistent and the whole altogether consistent in my thinking, I'm not saying have more brain capacity than anyone else, but I'm just saying in my thinking, I believe it to be true. I also believe truth is independent of human understanding of a truth is a truth is a truth. Whether I believe it or not, truth is truth. Okay, continue.
No, but I'm not sure I agree with that at all because
Hold on.
both data, epistemologically, both data and truth.
Sorry?
So epistemologically, what you're speaking about
Yeah.
is data and truth are just propositional statements in logic.
No, okay, hold on.
So
Okay,
logic.
hold on.
Let me just finish one
Yeah.
more point.
No.
So
Sorry.
logic
No,
itself
you
is incomplete.
Logic-
Logic itself is Gödel's incompleteness theorem tells
Sorry?
me. Gödel's incompleteness theorem tells me that there's no system in propositional mathematics that can ever be closed. So there's no statements of logic that can ever be closed to truth.
Okay,
And in science
I'm
and
not
data
saying-
and observations, Heisenberg tells me it can't be measured to minus 10 to minus. So we have uncertainty in both
Yeah,
data
okay.
and in
I'm not disagreeing with that. All I'm saying that
so-
with logic you can exclude certain ideas and propositions through logic. Certain ideas.
Correct. You can violate the laws.
I'm not saying you can get to truth necessarily through logic. I'm just saying you can.
No, you can't.
I'm not saying you can.
That's what I was
we know
essentially
you
saying
can't.
about.
I'm not
you
saying.
can never get to 100%.
No, but it's been proven
Right,
in 20
you
years.
can
prove. Yeah, exactly. And that's
incomplete.
essentially how
Yeah,
you talk about scientific theorem. Theorem is almost to
It's
it's a way to essentially
awaiting invalidation.
Yes, exactly.
Pending invalidation, right?
Yeah, you're very clever, guys. Well done. Yeah. All I'm saying is that you can't get to ultimate truth through logic. I'm not saying that's the only tool that I've used to apprehend not truth. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not the only. What I'm saying through logic, you can exclude certain propositions and theories. You can through logic.
make statements that prove to be false.
I'm not saying you can falsify certain things through logic. Yeah. I'm not saying that you can get to. I'm not saying because I believe truth and ultimate reality is beyond human understanding.
Correct.
I believe. I could be wrong,
Correct. It's
but because
bounded.
I believe truth is ultimately beyond human understanding.
Correct.
It can only be apprehended through other means, not just logic.
But only by a post-human, because our human...
Only by a-
Because we only have
Only
four,
by a post-human.
yeah, because we only have four... We only have four times...
What's a post-human?
So we only have 4 times 10 to the 9 neurons in our brain.
Right, but-
And we only have... So bear with me a second. So we only have this long in the universe computationally.
Okay,
So
let's
let me
argument.
finish my point.
Let's-
You haven't heard my
sorry.
point. So my point is, so a brain of 4 times 10 to the 9 neurons in a computational space has a bounded limit of what computational space it can investigate. All I need to do is extend that space to show you things that I can never know. And I can show you that in a simple proof.
You might assume that
I mean, not
you
to
might
find
assume
the point of it.
you might assume that a being greater than us. I'm not talking about God, but you
I said
might.
post-human, yeah.
Okay, you might assume that something post-human who has greater than 4 to the 10 to the 9 neurons might be able to apprehend truth. I would suggest, I might be wrong, but I would suggest that even a being with double that mental capacity would still not be able to apprehend truth. Hold on, would still not be able to apprehend truth. But I believe there is a being, the Most High, God, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, who are outside of natural things, outside
Reason.
of not even no, outside of, let's say, outside of nature. Outside nature. Even scientists themselves say that the universe is made up of 85 to 95% dark matter, of which they have
Scientists don't have a good sex life, right?
Sorry?
Scientists don't have a good sex life, but that's just a joke.
Okay, but all I'm saying is even scientists,
Sorry.
even scientists,
I was going to say,
Counterpoint.
even scientists would agree that most of the universe is dark matter, and they have no explanation for it. Right?
never have
so
it.
people like
process.
Hawking and Sam Harris, people talking their crap about what they know about 5% of the universe. It's all.
But it's deeper than that.
What's deeper than
Because
that?
knowing
What's
itself
deeper than that?
is what you're saying. There's a deeper explanation for that.
Deeper explanation of what? Sorry.
So what you've just said. So knowing.
No,
is-
deeper explanation of what? Sorry.
So let me explain. Knowing, the word knowledge, to know, is actually a semantic operation that reduces everything down to propositional logics. But logic itself is bounded, and the ability to
said that.
reason.
We know-
no, but the
we-
ability to
so
reason is
we-
bounded.
excuse me,
So
sir.
when you say God,
Okay,
God must understand all any forms of all possible logics of all of them ever, and that is God. Sure. Because otherwise I can't believe. I'm a scientist. So I'm just pitching in.
I would agree that the being that is defined as God the Most High would have these capabilities. But I would also say that that being or those beings are infinitely more than that what you've just described as well. Those singularities have even more than what you've just said. Even more.
So bigger, brighter, faster.
Sorry?
Bigger, brighter, faster, better.
Well, even these words are just. These words have no significance when it comes to talking about them.
I came here late, so are you arguing from a position as a Christian?
I'm not arguing from a Christian. I'm here to warn people about what is happening in America.
What's happening in America?
yeah, well, that's the thing.
I missed that key data point.
Since that other guy came, the whole conversation kind of went off a massive tangent. Really.
Yeah, it
What's
did,
happening?
but
Yeah.
But all I'm saying, I'm here basically to warn people that there's going to be a financial collapse in America. There's going to be a state of emergency declared in America. There's going to be actual civil war in America between not just two factions, possibly 3 or 4 different factions. And when America is weak, she will be attacked by a Russian alliance of nations and destroyed. Israel will be attacked at the same time. Israel will survive, not because Israel is any better than anyone else.
The Jewish people have a history of survival.
Serious.
Israel
Fair point.
Israel will be survived, but over 300 million Americans will lose their lives. America will have radioactive fallout and will be unlivable.
And what's the basis of that prediction? Is that prediction?
The Bible.
Ah, okay.
On the base of Bible, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait, is it the second coming of Jesus, something like that?
No, it's not the second coming of Jesus. It's just the end of America. After America is destroyed, one world government will be set up, a totalitarian fascist one world government. The world will be divided into 10 separate divisions, not countries. The world will be divided into 10 separate divisions under the United Nations. The United Nations will be led by the UK will be the head, Britain will be the head. You'll have Germany and Russia.
No EU?
No, it'll be Germany, the EU,
Well, I'm
and
spelling
Russia,
it as
and it'll be a one world government.
It's
One world government.
Who's heading it? Tony?
UK.
I usually come to debate the communists.
Blair?
This is quite good.
I don't know the name, but Google that. But the
Sorry, you guys are
United Kingdom.
No, well,
UK,
I feel like I should be right now. Just to get an argument.
Any time?
Just from the Marxism, you met the right Jack.
I believe
You think you're a scientist?
10 years?
No, the late.
I don't know when the world will end.
Really?
Predictions
That quick?
never have an absolute date. Like, you don't take June 17th.
January 2020.
Interesting how they always get the predictions from the Bible.
And then
Oh,
after that,
when Trump gets back in again, maybe.
no, it
This
won't
means the
go
last
that
fight is
far.
going to be near the
It
Holy
won't
Land.
go.
So
January,
reading his text
20, early January,
That's what
20th, the
I was
latest. But I believe it could be as early as September.
You said you were a scientist.
2019,
Sort of, yeah.
next year.
Go on.
Yeah, and then when that
As in,
happens,
like,
the
when you say
one
sort of?
United Nations set up a one world government with one world totalitarian.
Is there a trigger that makes it happen? Is there a certain
I've
trigger?
told you the signs. I said,
No, I was going to say no one knows the numbers.
I know you said it.
I've told you. I said,
all about numbers and
like,
stuff
you
like
know,
that.
Wow.
it's going to be
Maybe it might be a little bit more.
Okay, that's the first. That's it. Okay.
Okay.
We're both in metabolism essentially.
It goes down. The summer before it happens,
People here about
there will be
politics
a
and
drought.
race realism and stuff.
So that's what what I mean.
Massive strap. Okay. Sorry, I've had a bad week. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm being a bit. I've had a really. I've had a weird week, and I'm a bit tetchy. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My apologies. But I've just had a really shit week, and I can't handle. I can't handle. But I'm a bit.
Breathe. We'll all take time out. That's a lot of information for me today.
So I'm just trying to just like stay on the level. I'm just I'm finding it hard to just stay calm.
Just a silly question. How long have you known this?
I've known. I've kind of because the main guy, because I started going on YouTube about 2012, and I started listening to various people, and there was only one person, a guy called Benjamin Baruch, who's main. That's where I get the main information about America. Not the rest of it. This is America. This stuff is my stuff. This is mine. This is mainly Benjamin Baruch, and what he says is just so on point, and consistent.
His surname? I've not heard of him.
Well, you wouldn't necessarily have heard of him. Yeah,
Baruch.
Benjamin Baruch. Benjamin, and his surname is Baruch. B-A-R-U-C-H. And he's the one who's basically been given this from God. God has given this information.
So what is he, a preacher? Is he,
No, he's just
prophet?
He doesn't call himself that. He's been given certain understanding, interpretations, correct interpretation of biblical symbology. Because the daughter of Babylon.
Let me say that. Don't make him explain anything else again. You go out break there. You know what I mean?
The daughter of Babylon. There's an entity called the daughter of Babylon, and most people, Christians, previous Christians, they've interpreted this as either the Roman Catholic Church or a religious entity, even Islam. But we now, through God enlightening some people, we now know that the daughter of Babylon refers to America. And because we know who the daughter of Babylon is, we now know how that line of prophecy unfolds. So that's why we now know.
Very interesting, I must say. That's probably the best stuff I've heard today.
Okay,
Very interesting.
Well, hopefully, I believe it to be true, and time will tell. Time will tell. Well, thank you for your time. And
You get a lot of heat then with signs like that.
sometimes, but
So he's taking the heat today, huh? This guy.
well, if you are a Christian or you have some kind of Christian, you tend to take some kind of negativity from people. But I'm not saying I'm a Christian. I believe the Bible. Because a lot of Christians don't really. Most Christians don't know what the truth is anyway. Because most Christians believe there's somewhere called hell, a place called hell. There is no such place as hell.
No, I'm saying
There's no hell.
No hell.
There's a day of judgment, but there's no hell. There's a day when the wicked will be burnt up and forever.
That's it. You don't get hell,
Right.
but you just there.
There's
There
not-
and then you're dealt with.
Right. There's not a day where you're going on forever and ever and ever, ever and ever being burnt up. There's no such place as hell. That's false. That's wrong. Well, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening.
I'll give you some rest time. That's
No, I
really
mean,
good, man.
I've got nothing else to say, basically. That's all I've got to say. That's why I'm here.
Well, I feel like someone's about to come and ask the same question I asked you, and you're going to have to
fine.
go.
Yeah, that's fine because most people aren't interested. So I mean, I might have to repeat it maybe 2 or 3 times while I'm in 3 hours. That's fine. I can handle that. But most people just read, and that's good as well.
They don't want to initiate. They don't want to.
Yeah, they don't want to. Yeah. That's fine. Everyone's their own. That's why I like Britain, because you're allowed to kind of have this kind of definitely.
Exactly.
That is a good point. A lot of these don't get that. If they went wherever, that's annoying.
That's why they take the piss. When they're here, they take the piss.
It really does.
Seriously. All right, take care.
Crowd of mine coming and listen.
No, I never get a crowd really, unless it's a Muslim crowd who are coming to it. Like, just try to stick with
From your man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to ITV.
People have been complaining that the level of discourse in the park has dropped down. So I thought, would it be nice to try and at least bring it up a bit? So I thought you and on this subject would be a fantastic idea. That people can't complain.
You can join in.
Christians and Muslims are.
If it's a discourse, like that's fine. We're not. Yeah, we don't have to like. It's not a shouting match. So, yeah, you might think of verses that I don't think of and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. But I'd rather no disrespect to you, but just okay. Here was the offering. The paperboy was